Oops. Tuesday. Core features, open integration, authentication, registration, which is almost done. Get a cup of tea. Hey, got our first viewer. If you want to introduce yourself, or you can just stay in the background, it's fine. Maybe I'll just give you some context. So I do these. I have this school community, which is an online community with over 200 members. It's called Lovable Vibe Coding, and essentially, well, it's just all free to join. And I'm trying to teach my members how to build micro SaaS apps using Lovable from scratch. Because essentially, I've built over 20 client projects using mainly Lovable, without exporting into Cursor or any of these tools. So yeah, a lot of the people that joined, they want to, they're not super technical, and they want to learn how to build apps from scratch without having to rely on other people. So yeah, I'm doing this series where essentially I build like a PRD tool, a tool that's used to generate PRDs, and all for free on YouTube, which I'll then upload later to my Skill community. And I'm just hoping that the members in the community can actually learn something and apply these methods themselves. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat. I'm also happy to discuss your own personal projects if you want. Yeah, or you might be you're more experienced than me. I heard it with that. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. So yeah, I'm actually going to edit this video, but there's already 2 parts before. So just a quick update for everyone. I've actually changed the model for the PRD generation. It's now using the new OpenAI model. Okay, 2 people, awesome. Yeah, I swapped out the PRD generation. So instead of using OpenAI, it's now using OpenRouter, which is actually, if you guys don't know, it's actually one of the models is free, so you can use it for free. And let me just show you guys. And it's actually one of the new reasoning models from OpenAI, the 20 billion parameter. And that's odd. Let me just generate a new PRD. Okay, log in. Okay. So yes, it's just going to generate a PRD for a dating app right now, because that's what I specified. So this is our PRD. And it should have used the new OpenAI model. Let's see. Why is it using Claude 3.5 Sonnet? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go in the edge function and specify the model, which is really odd because I've done this before already. And why is it reverted back to Claude 3.5 Sonnet Open Router? We can see here the model is this one, which is not what we want. So I'll just show you guys right now how to switch to that other model that I want to use, OpenAI. So this is the first new model that was released by OpenAI just a few days ago. However, we don't want this one. We want the 20 GPT OSS 20 billion parameter, which is this one. And if you click on here and you just select this dropdown, you can see there's actually a free version through one of the providers, Atlas Cloud. And you just need your Open Router API key, give it to Lovable. And then what you do is you just click here, you copy the name of the model just by clicking here, and it'll do that tick to confirm that you've copied it, and then just replace it here. So we'll give it the model name, and here it just specifies free. So we're not spending money on tokens or anything, and you want to make sure that this is actually the Open Router API key and not the OpenAI API key, and then deploy your updates. So let's try this again, just to verify that it's generating text with that new model that we've provided. We're going to generate a new PRD document, and in here, in the activity, or logs, we'll check what model is actually going to be used to generate that PRD. So it should be updated. It should not be Cloud 3.5 Sonnet. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yep, it's using the model. And you see here, there's no cost. And that was recommended actually by someone in the Scale community. So yeah, thanks for that. Now, in terms of the quality of the output, I'm not sure if I like this section or this section. I feel like here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy and paste the entire PRD into the chat. And then I'll just give some feedback regarding specific sections. This is the PRD that has been generated. Oh, it's 3 people, awesome. Generated. Hey guys, where are you all based? So I'm just like refining the PRD text that's been generated. So for the target users and personas section, I don't like it how it's just providing personas. It should provide like a generic overview at the very top of the section. Only provide, let's say, 3 examples of personas, and at the very top of the section, provide a generic overview for whom the target, for generic overview to specify the target user and personas. And that's this section. Now for this section, and for just to give you guys a bit of context, you might be new here. So a PRD document is just a document you send over to your client when they try to hire you for a project, and essentially you want to write down the specific tasks and core features of the app that you want to build. So most clients in my scenario, at least in my case, because I get my clients through Upwork, they do not have a PRD document. So the idea of having one that generates it is that you can essentially, if you guys learn to build this, you can then offer it to your clients and maybe even monetize it, having things like, you get 3 free trials and then you can charge them after monthly. So yeah, let's see. I don't like this. I feel like it's just also super generic. There's not a lot of depth. So I'll just specify for the, just being super specific here, section, provide more detail regarding each feature. I'm going to say let's have less features for now, and then they can always prompt the chat assistant here if they want to add more features, which is cool. However, this is just regarding the generic layout of the PRD that's generated every single time on that first generation. So provide more detail regarding each feature and have ideally, I want to say only 3 to 4 core features, or maybe call them like killer features. I don't know. Let's just say core features. 3 to 4 core features where you do provide more detail about the specific feature. So that's this section. Remove the acceptance criteria. In that section. Are you joking? Were you? Oh my god! Did you just log in right now? Did you log in right now, Wilson? You're the only person. I mean, I had a few other people before you right now, but actually, this is the third session. The first two sessions, actually, quite a few people joined and were asking questions. You joined just right now. There were 3 people on right now, and they just back from work. Man, yeah. Oh, 1 thumbs up. I wonder who that was. Oh man. Oh, got 2 people. Cool. Yeah, I spammed it all over Discord, Reddit, and Twitter. Hopefully people can join. I also like him. I think a lot of people just come to me and ask about their personal projects, and they have like a lot of pain points. Yeah, I know. Obviously, I know it was you, Wilson. So yeah, for the technical requirements, that's fine. That section, user journey flow, that's also fine. I mean, I think this section, we could just leave it in. It's fine. Yeah, everything else is fine. By the way, Wilson, there's like this like open router. I don't know if you've heard of it, but I'm using like the new OpenAI model, the reasoning one, and it's for free via open router, which is cool. Like no token cost. You check it out. Are you building anything interesting? Yeah, okay, open router. Open router here. 4 people joined. Cool. Where's everyone based? Okay, so that prompt's done. I just want to verify that it's actually updated. Not right now, to be honest. No, okay, fair enough. Okay, I want to build a dating app. You're the lucky charm. Yeah, of course. 4 people joined. Let's see. This is fine. And I feel like that's too much information for the core features. Let me check. That is too much information for the core features. Provides only one sentence. Yeah, I'm going to be teaching him how to integrate Stripe after this. And then the deployment. Then I'm actually going to, Wilson, I'm actually going to offer this tool to my clients. So, yeah. Like it's the perfect use case, I feel like. I wonder if people are hammering me on Reddit. Stop spamming links. You're not allowed to help anyone on Reddit. Exactly, Wilson. Mr. Wilson. Okay, cool. So it seems to have done that. So let's go back and try again. Dating app. Do you have any clients you're working with right now, Wilson? Or is it just like all, offload? Okay, that's fine. Bit too much information for these sections, but that's fine. It's fine for now. And this is horrible. Just a look at it is, okay, so I want to build wait, why is it, this shouldn't be, okay, offering for not taking new clients as well. That's fair. Okay, so for the PRD refinement chat, it should not say, I want to build as this tool is used to interact with the displayed PRD. It should have generated an AI-driven the document includes all. Yeah. And is mainly used as an assistant. Jesus. Tool to update the existing PRD. Here, Wilson, do you have any future recommendations? Anything you'd like to see? Or anyone else have any suggestions? Wilson, you still there? I was just like chatting right now on Discord with Harry. He's like he actually just, Harry's the guy that has that agency who's, I think it's like the second best one just chatting with him on Discord. He was like, yeah, I think they should be hiring more agencies. Lovable. So let's see what he says. He did reply. Okay. That's fine. What about to delete an account? Let's add a delete an account feature. And once the user deletes their account, remove them completely from Supabase. Two people. Okay, let's see. Features. Chat feature. We've done that. We can edit it. The PRD, that's fine. It would be cool if we had a feature where essentially when you ask the chat assistant to update something in the PRD, you could then revert that or restore it. So undo it essentially. So I want to try and implement this feature. I'm not sure how it's going to do it, but yeah, I'm assuming it would have to have like a saved record of the PRD. Then it's going to have to constantly create new records. However, keep the older ones. I'm not sure how it would do this. Then obviously it's not ideal for in terms of like resource consumption. If you just like have like essentially every time you chat with the PRD assistant, it's saving that new one. It's generating a new one and storing it into Supabase. So let's see. Okay, got to delete an account. I'm not going to test this right now because obviously we're using this account. So let's see if it can. I don't like the look of this, but that's fine. It's fine for now. Trusted by one builder. I wonder who that might be. Oh, what was that? I think that was Discord. Let's see. Oh. I've got Harry on Discord I'm chatting with. So yeah, so let's see if we can add a undo feature here, where essentially we're going to ask it to do something, and then we just have to click undo, and it will just revert the change. Essentially, it will just undo the change. So I'm trying to think how is it actually going to implement this. Because it's going to have to save. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry guys, I was just chatting with someone on Discord. So yeah, okay, let me just go ahead and prompt this undo or revert feature for the PRD refinement chat. So let me go ahead and for the PRD refinement chat, for every request by the user, I want to have an undo feature where if I were to ask it, ask the refinement chat to implement a change and I do not like that change, then I can easily undo it and the PRD will revert back to its previous state. I'm just trying to think, how is it actually going to do this? Is it because it will need to have, if it wants, it has to save that previous state. So I'm guessing maybe the undo feature should only be for the last message instead of the last, let's say 5, 6. Otherwise we have to keep different copies for each one. So let's just specify that because we don't want to consume a lot of resources in Supabase. Only enable the undo feature for the last message in the chat. That way, we only save the previous and current state of the PRD and not all the previous states. Let's see what it comes up with. I'm curious. Mr. Wilson, is that you in the chat or my only fan? And Wilson's logged off. When are you going to Italy? Only fans. I think. Why do you want to go back? Did you enjoy it that much? Wonder why you liked it. No, I think I'm going back in September, but honestly, I have no idea. I'm actually speaking to Harry right now in Discord. He sent me a friend request, but no, I'm going back in September. I've not booked a date. I'm thinking early September, then maybe Vietnam in October time. Why? I feel like I was actually going to ask you this other day if you had any other holidays planned or if you plan on going somewhere, but I'll probably be going with my girlfriend if I do go to Italy. But you should definitely do some solo traveling. Okay, let's see what it's done. It seems to have added that feature. Now, let's see. So let's just say translate the first section into Spanish. Let's just specify the section because the more specific we are, the better. And this should be using the 4.1 mini OpenAI model because for the refinement chats, I just want to have like a fast model. It's not doing complex tasks. It's just looking at an existing PRD document and just tweaking it, changing it and manipulating it. It doesn't need to generate anything new or, have massive context that it needs to consider. Well, except for the chat history. So let's see what it does. You're not a fan anymore. Not so fun. Okay. Okay, see you, man. Undo feature, cool. Let me just test also. Now translate the second section also into Spanish. Let's see what it does. Anyways, apologies. So for okay, so it seems to have implemented it correctly because we can see here it doesn't let me undo up until here. Or actually, let's do this. Enable the undo feature for the last 3 messages. So essentially, we'll be able to revert back to the previous 3 states. So 1, 2, and 3. So let's just do that. Where's everyone based? I feel like one person is based in Aberdeen. Well, let's see. What is everyone doing this week? Are you building anything with Lovable or building any personal projects? I'd be happy to give feedback if you share the URLs. I'm really taking its time. Oh, what is it? Innocent Michael. Hey, Heather. Where did you join from? Is it from the school community or? Okay, there we go. So we got our chat assistant. Oh, thanks, man. Where did you join from? Just school or one of the links I spammed online? So wait, are you Michael from the school community actually? Or so anyways, let's just let's translate first section into Spanish. And then we're just gonna really test this. It's not available. Where does it lead you to? Oh, it looks like the link is not working. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. But I'm just like curious, did you join from the school community or did you just randomly find me on YouTube or was it through a link that I posted on one of the socials? Yeah, it's just like, how did you find me? Just randomly on YouTube? Oh, what's happening? Live stream isn't available at the moment. Oh my God, my laptop is burning right now. God damn it. That's frustrating. Sorry guys, let me just update. Oh my God, I don't think the link is working for some reason. Let me just edit the Twitter post. It's like a URL shortener, but what the heck? Why is it not working? Oh my God, this is so frustrating. You randomly find you that you're like the second person. The yeah, I mean, this is just I'm just like trying to help my school community members build their own lovable tools and hopefully monetize them. So I'm building a PRD document generator. How I host them, well, these files, the PRDs, they're just in Supabase here in a table, PRDs table. So yeah, they're just in here. Let me just test this undo thing. Translate the second section into Spanish. Jesus, my laptop is on fire right now. What is happening? 4 people, cool. Google Chrome, let me... Is that a wow at the CPU? But yeah, I'll try to be quick because yeah, my laptop's getting fried. So what happens? Translate the first section into Spanish. Oh, cool. We've also got like a skill community if you want to join. So this one right here, Lovable by Coding. I have all the other part 1 and part 2 in here, where I teach my members how to build this tool. It's just all for free. Like there's no costs at all involved. I can send a link if you want it. It's like this one. Okay, let me see if I revert back what it does. Oh, did not like that. They use some kind of hosting panel for the files. Do you mean just like the TypeScript files that are generated? Or the actual PRD file documents that I'm generating through the app? Okay, looks like it has reverted back. It did take some time. So I'm assuming it had saved 2 versions of the PRD, the previous state and the current state with the Spanish translation. Then it's just like gone back into that previous state. Let's see. PRDs. Created at 10. That's odd. Oh, I know, because we've not saved it. So let me hide this. Okay, let me just test this again. Translate first section into Spanish. Oh, Jesus, that's not good. I probably shouldn't be doing live streams. The video quality is also terrible. Maybe I can close a few tabs. Yeah, I'll close Discord. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, I'll accept you later. Did that help? So. I think it's just a live stream. It's taking up a lot of CPU. But anyways, so let's just translate the second section into Spanish. Michael, do you use Lovable or? It's just like really good for quick first iterations, MVPs. It's insanely good. Let me see if I got you. Yeah, I got you. translate second section to Spanish. Okay, so it's done the second section also into Spanish. So what I want to do is I want to revert back to this point. So undo both changes. Let's see what it does. Change undone, reverted 2 steps back. Oh, it's done it instantly. I wonder if it's like just saving it in local storage. It's not saving it in Supabase. So I need to consider that later. So we've got our undo feature up for the, I think the past 3 messages we said. And what else? Hey, do you guys have any feature recommendations? The PDF doesn't look nice. Oh yeah, that was another thing. If you guys have like any feature recommendations, let me know. Export as PDF. The PDF looks horrible. This is terrible. I wonder if we can give it like a, oh, that's like some Unicode. I'm not sure what that is, but I wonder if we can just give it a template in Supabase of a PDF, an existing PDF that looks somewhat professional, and then we can use that as a reference. Let me just test this. Professional PDFs, PRDs, what? Free to download. Well, professional example PDFs. Sample documents. PDF. Nope. Sample PDF download. Free sample PDFs with scripts. Can I actually see what it looks like before? Oh my God. Okay, let's just do something else. Let's use Perplexity, and let's just say I have created a PRD generator tool in lovable.dev. However, the PDFs generated when they are exported and saved do not look professional. Provide a prompt for lovable.dev to ensure the PDF generated looks professional with correct styling and formatting. So this is like also like a little trick you guys can use, is essentially just use Perplexity or any large language model, or just like one of the open, ChatGPT, to give you a prompt in lovable.dev, and it just saves you having to write down all this specific information. Now let's just say the PDFs generated must follow this advice, these suggestions. Then just like copy and paste your prompt, your Perplexity prompt. Let me just close this. And Discord. Yeah, it does look horrible. But you can even add like things like logos. I've done this for clients where you can add like a logo here. Yeah, you can add also logos here in the actual PDF at the top. Why doesn't it work? People are joining. That's what happens. That's really odd. Sorry guys, 1 second. Okay, cool. Unstable, please wait while we try to reconnect you. Okay. Now let's see the PDF, what it looks like using that Perplexity prompt. Okay, that's slightly better. And it's still not amazing. There's a lot of empty space. This is wrong. But we can leave it for now. I'll refine it later. Hey, so I'm just going to try and find out what other new features I can add. Maybe we can just work on the account page. So let's just say for the account page, there should be the user's email. Well, it's already there. And I mean, no, this is pretty useless. I feel like this PRD page, the existence of PRD pages, sorry, the existing PRDs, they should be in a separate page. In the account page, the My PRDs section should be in their own unique page, such as, let's just call it PRD or PRDs, under the account name in the top right corner in the header. So just when we click on here, it should, let's just specify that. Therefore, when clicking the profile picture, it should have a drop down with both the account link and PRD's link. make the PRD page look intuitive and user-friendly. Okay. I'm just waiting for this to complete. It shouldn't take long. Okay. Hey guys, where are you based? I see 2 people have joined. I'm just building a PRD generator in Lovable. Are you guys from the school community? But the room temperature is quite high. Okay, so we've got our My PRDs page here. Let's see how it looks. I still think it looks terrible. I mean, so just by itself, it's added a total PRDs section here, last updated, and a search bar, which I did not ask it to do, but that's pretty cool if you ask me. I don't really like the layout, how it's placing these. But I think it's fine for now. Cool. Easing up. Is there any more suggestions that you guys have in terms of nobody's there? Oh, 2 people. Okay. So remaining tasks are to improve the layout, improve layout of PDF and docx. What else? Oh, what's happened here? Dating app. That's odd. Is it using the correct model? Generate PD refined dailies account. Let's see. Should be using open router. Why does it keep reverting back to this model? And I've not, this is really odd. It seems as if it's doesn't want to use the other model. Could it be because of some kind of limitation with the API? I need to figure this out. I'll add it to the to-do. Figure out why it keeps reverting back to Claude. I'll do that later. And let's just do this. When a new PRD is generated and the user is redirected to the generate page, automatically open the PRD refinement chat feature. So that essentially, by doing that, we just make them aware that this feature does exist, and it's an assistant feature and it's helpful. So as soon as they're redirected, that they'll see instantly that feature is there. So to make them aware of it. Maybe we can also friendly in its answers. Or we can have like a feature which is like essentially a feedback or auto suggestion feature where it will just scan the existing PRD and give us feedback. So let me just write that down. And I'll just call it a auto suggestion / feedback feature to scan generated PRD to then provide feedback. That might be good to have. Let's see what a docx looks like. So this is the generated docx file. Doesn't look too bad. Improve. So I think that's it for today, if I'm being honest. Quick actions. I don't want this here. Remove quick actions section in the account page because we already have a dedicated page for viewing PRDs. We don't need a new one. Maybe we can have a create new PRD button in the actual dashboard. Add a create new PRD. Add a create new PRD feature in the dashboard. On the generate in the generate page. Hey guys, where are you based? Okay. So this will be the last feature of today. Then I'll just call it quits. And I'll just finish those remaining features after. I'm going to open the windows. Extremely warm here. Okay. Okay, so there's this new PRD option. However, instead of doing this, I mean, that's fine. Let's just show a pop-up like on the landing page for the new PRD feature where it says, I want to build, and then you will insert the text of what kind of app you want to build. Okay, cool. Let's just say I want to build a, what kind of app? Car rental. I don't think we have to specify app. Let's see. Hey, Atharva. Where did you join from, the school community, or did you just find me on YouTube randomly? There's like so many people that have just seen me randomly on YouTube and joined the link. It's so funny. Or joined the stream, sorry. Cool. So it's created our PRD here. It's given us different personas. Just found on YouTube by scrolling. Well, if you can join the school community if you want. It's all free, and I basically just share advice on how to create lovable apps from scratch. I'm not sure if that's something that interests you, but there's a link right here. I'll just share it in the chat again. There's like a part 1 and part 2 on there on the community. I mean, it's essentially just me recording YouTube videos, live streaming, and then editing the videos out later to then upload them into school. And I'm just building a micro SaaS app from scratch in Lovable, completely in Lovable, and I'm trying to get my school community members to hopefully monetize the app, or just essentially giving them the tools to build it, and then hopefully monetize it, which would be awesome. So it's all for free. You know, the content is for free. Joining, there's no cost to join the community. So it's all in that school link there. If you have any future recommendations, let me know. Yeah, so the app is called a product requirements document. So essentially, when a client comes to you and says they want to build this specific app, you need a document with the required features, the core features. Sorry, I have my monitor on the right with the chat, so that's why I'm looking there. But essentially, PRD is a project overview where it describes in detail what is required to complete the app, core features, pages, API integrations, all these things. So a lot of clients, they do not actually have the tool. They don't know how to create this document. So you can just create it with like an LLM, like I'm doing right now, where I'm just generating the text, and they can refine the PRD here with this chat assistant tool on the right. So I think it's an interesting use case. And a lot of people in the community, they're trying to get their first client from Upwork. So I have worked with quite a few clients on Upwork, and I was thinking maybe they can offer this tool if they do land clients on Upwork, and maybe even monetize it. So yeah, if it's something that interests you, you can check out the community. Oh, Jesus. So yeah. Do you have any more questions? Because I'm probably going to head off soon. Are you using these tools? I mean, do you like build apps, or what do you do? I mean, these apps are for non-technical people. You don't have to be like highly technical. Most of the people in the community are non-technical. Yeah, there's a lot of people joining just for YouTube, which is interesting. I should have a big banner that says "Join my school community." Okay, I mean, if you want to learn more about Lovable, like I said, you can join the community here, the school community. It's called Lovable Vibe Coding. So in the classroom, I have part. Well, this is a video where I do similar work. This is also a free video. Everything's for free, even joining, where I just teach people how to get their first Upwork clients. And then this is part 1 and 2. Then I'll be uploading part 3 tonight, and then in the coming days I'll be doing Stripe integration to monetize the app, and then deploying it to make it publicly available. So if it's something that interests you, there's a lot of information on here also. And I will be doing a learning course in the future. I'm more than happy to have you in the community. I work with clients mainly, so I essentially build apps for them, for my clients on Upwork, and then I'm trying to grow this community right now. So yeah, so essentially I do clients. So I build MVPs, minimum viable products for clients, and also I do. Well, I'm trying to do learning content to grow the community, And then I also obviously want to do some of my own SaaS apps. Well, yeah, it's like an AI app. I mean, it's essentially just what we call a OpenAI wrapper, where it's using OpenAI in the back end, and it generates text with OpenAI. So yeah, it's just like an OpenAI wrapper app essentially. But yeah, I mean, you can check out the learning content on there. Sorry, if you find it useful, you can also share it with your friends. It's all for free. I mean, and these apps are all created without coding. It's all just via prompting, no coding skills required. I mean, well, again, like I said, I create apps for my clients, and I'm transitioning now into that content creator space just to, because I know there's like a very wide gap in the market for learning content regarding these specific tools, and I just know that speaking with my clients and with the people in my community, I know their pain points. So one way of solving that is creating content essentially of I think a solution is to actually give high quality content to my members. I can't think of any other way. So yeah, I mean, if you have any other questions, let me know. But I'm gonna head off soon because I need to eat, and my laptop is on fire right now. I'll be recording. I'll be editing this video and re-uploading it to the school community later. So yeah, is that okay? I mean, I've just started YouTube like a few weeks ago. I jumped onto these tools back in January, so I was one of the first. Well, I say one of the first on Upwork. I was the first. Well, I mean, I edit myself. Yeah, it's kind of lazy and sloppy, but um, yeah, I do edit myself. The quality is very low due to it being a YouTube live stream. So I'm thinking I might have to move away from live streams, just because the quality is ridiculously low. However, it does give that engagement element where I can answer you guys' questions like I'm doing right now. So yeah, if there's a way of, maybe it's on my laptop, I'm not sure. I'll need to look into this. But yeah, I'm going to head off. Do you have any more questions? I mean, I do Opus Clip. So you upload your YouTube link to Opus Clip, and then it creates shorts automatically, and you can then push them automatically to all your socials, those shorts. But they don't look high quality, if I'm being honest. So I might have to do something more custom. Yeah, I just don't have the time. I mean, dealing with clients, then managing the community, doing these build challenges, and then social media on top is too much. I might have to outsource it. Yeah. Why is the link not working? It's really odd. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Do you have any more questions? Yeah, you can join school. I've sent you the link. It's this one here that I sent in the chat. So if you just make a request and then I'll accept it by tonight or tomorrow, whenever I've got time, essentially. And again, if you find it useful, you can also share it with other people. So the goal is really to get people to learn how to build micro SaaS apps with Lovable. Be comfortable with just prompting, getting better at prompting, which is one of the main pain points I've noticed. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to head off. Is there any more questions, or can I go? Let me know if you have any more questions. Otherwise, I'll just end the live stream. And why is my live stream link not working? You can't join. What, you can't join the school community? Yeah, it's just pending right now. Yeah, I just need to accept it. So I'll accept it once I've got some time. But yeah, let me just accept it then. Cool, okay. I'm gonna go. Is there anything else, or is that everything? There's 2 other people I noticed. I do want to test the live stream link that doesn't seem to be working. What is this for? Because I do have to be quick. Damn it, I shared the wrong link. God damn it. That was stupid. Oh boy. That was incredibly stupid. I do kind of have to go. Atharva, tell you what, if you have any more questions, just ask in the school community, okay? You can just reach out to me in the school community or just post something in there, and then I'll try to answer, okay? Okay. Yeah, I saw the request. I'll accept it later. Okay, I'm gonna go, okay? Have a good one. Bye.